Gilbert, can you make a fucking video already?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I'm normal, I swear. The first video that made me want to fucking kill people is this one called Why Do Rabbits Symbolize Violence? This is a very, like, heady topic. We're going into, like, some, like, Jungian animal psychology, you know? There's things to be said here. And let's see how well this character does it. Okay, so already we got this, like, slick opening. This is, like, a high-quality production. This person knows what they're doing.
Horror stories have existed for centuries. Gothic novels lead to silent horror films, lead to mid-century psychological horror movies, 80s slashers, and eventually to children's horror book series and modern horror movies.
I want to watch
These
Poppy
stories see an array of
Playtime.
horrifying
Show me
creatures.
Poppy
When writing or
Playtime.
directing, children are innately innocent beings, lending to their fear factor when they're transformed into one of the most recognizable forms of horror iconography.
Is anyone ever actually scared of, like, the little kid in the horror movie?
Clowns are friendly and childlike figures known for their ability to bring joy and laughter, until they're twisted into horror figures in books like The Circus of Dr. Lau and movies like It and Killer Clowns from Space. Even the most innocent figures of the bunch, dolls.
Look who's come to your house to stay. A pal.
At the start of your video essay, you do have to tell me some background, especially if it's an esoteric topic. But you will not find me a human that doesn't know what a clown, a doll, a child, or, you know, recent horror movies is. You're not watching fucking Ahmed in Pakistan, who's, like, never had internet. He's not fucking watching your video. He can't.
Why are we often more scared by innocent creatures turned evil than outright sinister horror creatures?
Are we?
I'm gonna attempt to answer this by using an example of one of the most innocent and friendly creatures I can think of. Rabbits. Just by looking at them, it's clear that they're pretty unthreatening. They're small and fluffy, and their status as a prey animal solidifies the decision not to fear them.
I know what a fucking rabbit is. I saw a rabbit in the thumbnail. I know what a rabbit is. I know that they are fluffy. I know that they... Just fucking... Like, dude, like, it's 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes. This could be 2 minutes.
Let's take the first example that probably comes to mind when I say the word rabbit.
I'm late for a very important date.
That's awesome. Thanks for the 2-second loss for no reason.
Adventures in Wonderland is an 1865 children's book written by Lewis Carroll that follows the titular Alice's journey.
I wish my Alice was titular. I want to see titular Alice.
This mostly tracks with his identity in Alice in Wonderland. He represents curiosity, and his anxious nature tracks with the anxious, flighty personalities of rabbits in the real world.
If you're making a claim about rabbits symbolizing violence, why are you including a claim about a rabbit that symbolizes anxiety or whatever shit popcorn slop you just said? Here's another random innocent person that I fucking hate for no reason. We're gonna head on over to the Made to Express YouTube channel. To my knowledge, to my recollection, you had a dude who would take episodes of fucking SpongeBob and do a psychological, emotional analysis of SpongeBob SquarePants. Now, this is another sin because this is another 300,000 subscribers that I don't have. I'm fucking cool and philosophical and I have ideas, and I get no babes, no geniuses, no bodybuilders come to my channel. Why not for me, huh? Like, I wonder why my friends are worried that I might hurt someone someday. He's branched off from autistic emotional analysis to rizzing advice. He's going to tell us how to get a humble girlfriend as inspired by the classic SpongeBob episode. Let's hear it.
If you're ever looking for a SpongeBob episode,
if you're ever looking for a girlfriend,
self-esteem when it comes to relationships, then look no further than the episode Crusty Love. In the episode, Mr. Krabs asks out Mrs. Puff on a date, or at least he tries to during his ultra anxiety attack. Who can relate? Mrs. Puff says yes to Krabs' request, and they go on.
He can't fucking read.
Krabs, being naive at this kind of thing, wastes all of his money trying to impress his lady. At the end of the episode, he buys her everything under the sun, fearing that if he doesn't, he'll lose her. I think many of us can relate to Mr. Krabs in this episode. Especially as guys, we often make the mistake of buying our girls so many things in order to gain.
I'm under the impression that this guy has never been in that scenario in his life. I don't think the only girl he ever bought something for was his fucking mother. Or his para. Anyway.
And for my single guys out there, if you really want a girlfriend or a wife that will last, God can give that to you. Take it from me, even if you've never had a girlfriend before. Trust me, I've been there. 23 years without ever dating anybody, but without going into too much.
What the fuck did I just click on? What? Okay, hold on. This guy, first off, A, this guy is an incel, and B, God is going to bring you a girlfriend. We need to get to the bottom of this rabbit hole.
But without going into too much detail, my prayers were answered this year. In a way, this video is my testimony. Of course, nothing is easy, and sacrifices do have to be made, like taking sexual purity seriously. But make sure to spend more of your time serving God and His purpose for your life.
This is completely fucked. I had no idea that this is where we'd end up today. How about one more? This last video is called Our Culture is Eating Itself by Solar Sands. This person has almost 2 million views, so what he's saying better be really fucking good.
The Ouroboros is an ancient symbol of a snake eating its own tail.
Of a man sucking his own
breakfast.
This guy sounds like a fucking pencil neck.
This is the worst era in film history.
Can you believe it? If all you're gonna say, and I watched the whole thing, and I watched this before, I know everything this guy says. I also know all of his thoughts. I've actually seen his entire life. I know everything there is to know about this guy, and I can liberally cast a judgment upon him. How long have we all said continuously, man, movies suck? It just doesn't fucking matter. This guy wants us 2 million views, so we could get 5 cents in ad revenue, so we could buy the fucking brand new Pocket
Watch
with double vacuum action. It doesn't matter, is what I'm saying. Like, if you go on this fucking website, you're getting taken advantage of, no matter what. Get off the fucking internet, try to wisen up a little bit, realize that literally any person can write a 6-page video essay, and if the entire 1-hour video can be condensed into 5 sentences, maybe it doesn't have to be 5 hours. You know, we don't have to take things so seriously. I get that not everything that we watch has to be the most important thing in the world. But maybe, just maybe, if we logged off for a second, instead of watching a 5-hour SpongeBob video essay, we could do the most important thing in the world. Bye! Bye-bye! See you guys! When I say subscribe, the button glows. Isn't that strange? See ya!